And a new feed bucket for the sisters, sausage sisters. I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh man, it's been raining pretty good lately. Some big thunderstorms. I'm talking like 2-3 inches of rain in like 30 minutes. The garden is loving it. We're getting lots of produce already. Hey pigs. So I need to pick up some more feed. Our feed is not coming till a few days. Hey pigs. Hey pigs. Actually, I need to get a new bowl. Their other bowl cracked. A little too rough with it. Well, the pigs are 3 months old now. We're using, we're still raising them in here. We're still moving them in and out of here. It's just that when it rains like this, I don't like to move them out on, I don't like to leave them out there because it's just really just gonna get a muddy mess, guys, and it's gonna start stinking. But with the combination of the wood chips, it helps with that, really. Plus, we have plenty of time. We're gonna have these pigs still for 4 months, another 4 months. So they're just gonna get bigger and bigger. We're still covering their pig poop. It's starting to pile pretty high here. I'm debating if I should take this tin off. I want to take it off. And if you remember on when we first caught these pigs, I had the tin off. But then they were able to squeeze through their cattle panels, which next time I know not to use a cattle panel and to use a hog panel because the squares are smaller. They're bigger now, so I don't think they can squeeze through these square holes here. I do like wetting their feed. Some of you guys are asking, how come I don't just put them in like one of them, you know, big metal, you know, automatic feeders where they kind of lift their head up and like get the pelleted feed? Well, that's because we wet their feed. Get some kelp going. There's some kelp. Here's some kelp, guys. It's all for health maintenance. We got apple cider vinegar here. Yeah, I need to get a new one of these. You got their soaked feed in there. I wouldn't say it's fermented, but I'd like to compare it to cereal. Nobody likes eating dry cereal. And if I was on more acres, I probably wouldn't even have this shelter. You know, if we had some more forest areas, I would just raise the pigs in there. So there's a little bit more management, I feel, when you have small acres like we do, if you want to have pigs or larger animals. Hey, chickens. All my friends and family out west, man, I wish I could pipe in some of this rain that we're getting to you guys, because we're definitely getting so much rain here. I wish you guys can get some of this. If I could give you guys some of this rain, I would. Soggy, poopy mess going on here. I mean, that's why we got so much green, man, because it rains here quite often. And we're getting all these little storms. I need to mow my lawn too, because it's getting crazy. But it needs to stop raining. It needs to stop raining before we mow my lawn. Check out that. We have some bell pepper growing here in the greenhouse. Bell peppers love the heat, plus the rain. And I just got the email that we have more baby chickens, meat chickens coming this week. So I need to pick up more feed of that for them. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Coming through. These meatballs are for our August workshop. We have about 40 in here. We're gonna be butchering these guys pretty soon. With all the chickens that we're doing, I'm really utilizing pretty much all of our grass here. Typically I would just do the pasture area, but I'm having to use all this. And that's why I say we're maxed out here. And would I do more chickens if we had more space? I probably would. I'd probably get more into selling chickens. We don't really sell chickens, but I would probably really go for that goal if we had the space. But we don't. I know some of you guys have been asking, hey, do you ship your chickens? No, that's a whole other thing. That's a whole other ball game that would have to look into. It seems like we grow a lot of chicken, but we really don't. Not if you eat 2 chickens a week as a family, plus we're raising some for Lorraine's parents, plus we give some away. And we sell some here and there. If you're producing your own food, you need a lot of food, and we're only a family of 3. We need to string up with all this rain, all of our tomatoes are falling down, so we need to string these up. But we are producing here. Not quite, oops. Cucumbers are banging. Look at that. Giant cucumbers ready to be picked. But we have a bunch in the freezer or the fridge, and we're getting some. These are some of our squashes that are looking great also. Here we go, look at this. Some of our first tomatoes. They're already split. I think they're getting too much water. So a quick update on my health. Some of you guys have been following along and sending me messages. And you know, I feel like I've kind of hit this wall of, I feel like I was getting better, and then I'm kind of staying the same. Like I don't feel like I'm getting any better, I'm not getting any worse, but I feel like I'm kind of the same. So I've been on this animal-based diet. Today I'm gonna eat lunch, or I guess it's more of brunch. This is a homemade hamburger patty. That's from some of our half a cow that we bought last month or 2 months ago. And guys, I'm flying through that half a cow we just bought. I'm still having issues with kind of like right here on just above my elbows and back of my knees, where I'm having really bad eczema. I started to introduce some fasting. So I fasted for 48 hours, which I felt like really helped me a lot. So I think I'm gonna do more of that, maybe try to do 3 days of fasting. I'm pretty much eating at least once a day. Sometimes I'll do 2 meals, but I won't eat till like maybe lunchtime and then dinner time. But I'm still on this carnivore diet, animal-based diet, and I'm still working through that. So I typically would have an egg with this. Really, I got cheese, hamburger patty. But this week I decided I'm gonna cut out eggs. I don't know if I'm gonna go longer than a week. I don't know, just to kind of change things up, to see how my body reacts. Cause so far, my body is loving, my skin I should say, is loving this diet. I'm not feeling as hungry now. This is gonna hold me off till about dinner time, and at dinner time I'll probably have a steak. Just got back from feed store. I miscalculated on our bulk feed order last month because I did not order any layer feed. And then we needed more pine shavings for our 40 baby chicks that we're getting this week. Diatomaceous earth And a new feed bucket for the sisters, sausage sisters. I'm coming. I'm coming. Yeah, organic stuff is like double, twice as much as just the no GMO stuff. That's why we don't really get organic. That's the only thing that they had. I mean, we're talking $38 compared to $17. I'm coming, pigs. We got some good rain recently, so this is full. This barrel's full. If this gets full, it all trickles down on this hose and overflows into that one, and that one's completely full. Probably one of the best things I made was these 2 barrels. Hey, pigs, coming. All right, let's see. Did you eat your food? Yeah, you guys are eating food. Yeah, you're. Oh, yeah, you guys ate all their food there. They're getting their appetite, guys. They're getting their appetite. This is a cracked one. Don't want that. So patient, sisters. I'm coming. I'm coming. Woo. I'll come back with feed later. I'll come back with food scraps later. Sometimes I wonder who's training who. Am I training the pigs or are they training me? Pitchfork would be easier, but it's way down the hill and I don't feel like walking down there to get it. I could fill more wood chips up with my truck, but the girls are out with the truck. Hey pigs, I got some food scraps. Hey pigs, excuse me. I know you're getting your appetite back. I'm planning on butchering these pigs, at least one pig here at our place. I've never done it here, butchered a pig here, so I need to figure out a way to hoist them up, because whether if we're scalding it or skinning it, either way, you know, I guess we pretty much still need to hoist it up, and it would be much easier if we could. So I've been trying to figure out a way to do that. Motorized hoist system where I could hoist them up, but or I could use a tree. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not liking these trees. And also with these pigs, I'm hoping to do a workshop, maybe an online workshop of how I'm going to butcher these pigs. If you're looking for an online chicken butchering workshop, that I do have. So if you're looking for an online one where you can't make a hands-on workshop, I'll leave that link down below. But we still have some time, but I know it's gonna creep on us pretty quick.